Just wanted to give my opinion and review about the f10 M5. I got the 2014 M5. The best way to buy these cars is used. Brand new, they cost a lot of money. The one I have, MSRP is about 140. This thing has all the options, including carbon ceramic brakes. It came with the M Performance exhaust, which was very nice. But buying it brand new just costs so much money, and they depreciate so much right after you buy them brand new. So you take a really big hit. On the other hand, you can find these cars half the price, if not even less, with very low miles. I got my car, I had a little under 7,000 miles, so it was practically brand new, but I paid less than half of what the MSRP on it was when it was brand new. So for anybody looking for a car like this, my suggestion is always go used. The car itself is awesome. I love it. Full leather. It makes it feel very luxurious. It has most options on this car. The brakes on the car are awesome. I love the carbon ceramic brakes. I don't track the car, so obviously when you get carbon ceramic brakes, the only reason you should be getting them is for track purpose. The good thing about what I like about the carbon ceramic brakes is that it leaves no brake dust and it does not rust. So any other car that I've ever had with regular brakes, after I wash it instantly starts rusting, and then once I press brake after I drive off from wherever I washed the car, all the dust just from the rotors just flies right onto the wheels. So for looks wise, having carbon ceramic brakes are awesome, but it's such an expensive option. Just for looks doesn't make any sense whatsoever. But again, if you get it used, you buy the car used, honestly I don't even think the carbon ceramic brakes made the price that much higher in comparison to ordering it brand new, which I believe is over $8,000 option. So it's definitely, when you're getting it used, it's a lot easier to buy it for a lot cheaper, and it makes a lot more sense to get it if you're not tracking the car. If you're tracking the car, obviously getting carbon ceramic brakes is the way to go, but I don't think a lot of people track M5s. Most likely people are getting M4s or M2s for the track purpose. Looks wise, the car looks awesome. Very aggressive look to it. I added a bunch of carbon fiber parts to the outside of it, which made it look even more aggressive. I really like the looks. The power on the car is awesome. I have the competition package on this with the M Performance exhaust. I believe I'm close to 600 horsepower. I'm sure if it's dynoed, it's gonna be over 600. But with the comp, you get the 575. So the power is awesome. I love it. I love the instant torque. It's available at such low RPMs that you just press a little bit of gas and the car just floats and just wants to go. No issues, no delay. I like it a lot. The transmission, I'm a big fan of manual transmissions and would prefer them on every single car I own. But this DCT or dual clutch transmission that this car comes with, it's definitely awesome. It switches so quickly. I definitely see the benefit of having this versus a manual. You're definitely not going to be able to switch gears, no matter how good of a manual driver you are, as quickly as this car does it. It's just instantaneous. Especially, it has all these options with comfort, sport mode, sport plus, and if you set it up for whatever your driving purpose is, the car is gonna work with you and work exactly the way you want it in that purpose, whatever you have it set up for. So the power is great. I got no complaints about that. The sound is awesome. The V8 sounds very good. It's a lot better than, you know, than M4 with a 6-cylinder, especially with the M Performance exhaust. The car just it growls. It's a very low pitch sound, which I really prefer over, you know, like an E46 M3 I had. It was very raspy. It was more of a high pitch sound. I really did not like that exhaust compared to this one, especially. But I know, like on the E46, a lot of people changed their exhaust, which made it sound a lot better. But you know, it's just very hard to compete with a, you know, 6-cylinder versus a 8-cylinder. Yeah, having that torque at the low end is just so freaking awesome. The car just freaking, you press gas and then right away, even if you're in 7th gear, you'll still start going. But if you downshift, it's just amazing. It's freaking awesome. Handles very well. It takes turns very well. It's definitely, you know, you can definitely feel that it's a big sedan. I had an M4 before, and you know, M4 is a lot more nimble. But either way, this car takes turns very well, and I'm very happy with it. Steering feel is very good. I always keep it in sport mode. Sport Plus, to be honest, when I had the M4, I had it always set up as Sport Plus because I like the tighter, heavier steering feel. This car in Sport Plus, the steering becomes very heavy. It's a lot more heavier than the M4 was. Actually, even though I prefer the heavier and tighter steering feel, that's a little bit too much for me, for my personal taste. So I actually keep it in sport mode, which is perfect. I definitely like the feel of it a lot. The interior is very nice inside. I really like it, especially the one I have. I got it with a carbon fiber trim. Those were a little hard to find actually, but luckily this one I got and had it already. I think it looks awesome with the silver line on it. It definitely feels sporty and at the same time luxurious, especially because of the full leather. It just makes a huge difference.